state has rescued a large number of orphan manatees in recent years due to the lack of food in the Indian River Lagoon. WESH 2's Cam Tran reports after years of rehabilitation, about a dozen abandoned manatees are about to start a new life in the water.
1, 2, 3.
With one final pull, this group of wildlife experts and volunteers carry this once critically injured manatee back into the wild.
So the one that's coming now that we're releasing, his name is Inigo, and he was unresponsive, almost like comatose in the water. And so I rescued him, and I initially, upon my initial approach, I thought he was dead. 1, 2, 3.
But after years of rehab, Inigo, along with 11 other manatees, were released in the 72-degree waters of Blue Springs State Park this month. Chopper 2 captured a big crowd watching the largest one-day release of manatees in the state's history. Almost all of the 12 manatees in this mass release were orphan calves, abandoned because their mothers died due to starvation. Because of the lack of seagrass in the Indian River Lagoon, the state saw a record amount of manatee deaths in 2021, which led to a huge spike in orphan calves. Florida Fish and Wildlife rescued so many manatees that care facilities in Florida ran out of room, so many of these marine mammals had to be flown out of state for continued care.
So once they're out of critical care, they need to just put on weight before they can be released back out into the wild, since they were brought in for being underweight and starving. So then they go to our secondary facilities. So we have 2 up in Ohio, Cincinnati and Columbus.
It typically takes 2 to 3 years for an orphan calf to be healthy enough to be released. Before these animals can go into the water, they undergo a full physical, which includes measuring the sea cow's weight and fat content.
2.92.
Scientists also tag the animals before carrying them to the water.
From the satellite tag, we can actually tell if they're in good areas or bad areas, if they're maybe sleeping or feeding. And then every week we're actually coming out and getting behaviors on the animals and seeing what they're doing and how they look.
Manatees love the warm water, so it may sound counterintuitive to release the rescue manatees in the middle of winter. However, animal experts say there's a reason behind that.
They didn't have mom teach them how to be a manatee. So by releasing them here, they get to learn from other manatees how to find food, how to find fresh water, and again, how to find the warm water when it gets cold again.
In the last 2 years, the number of rescued manatees has gone down slightly, but officials say it's too early to determine an exact reason.
For me personally, it is a glimmer of hope, and that is what you have to take with this job after the past couple years that we've had.
Cam Tran, WESH 2 News.